The truth.
What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. I'm going to try to further on my thoughts about this energy thing going on with the United States and Iran, and I'm going to lead you up to where it connects into Russia, hopefully. A few years back, Saudi Arabia came out that Saudi Arabia was getting low on oil pumping out of the ground. And that's when we saw a shift from the oil industry in Saudi Arabia more towards Iran and other countries. But they started, Saudi Arabia started making business deals with different international companies and everything to keep their society, their economy afloat and everything. And then we got Israel. Now, we're not going to talk about them. They're playing a part, okay? And I'll explain that shortly. Well, as it turns out that Russia has a bunch of oil, and they have good quality oil, like the Middle East. Maybe not as good as the Middle East, but it's good quality oil, just like a lot of the northern climate areas, Netherlands and stuff like that. They have really good oil coming out of there, so it's highly desired because it's really good, that quality good. So what it came down to is, guys, I'll go ahead and show y'all an image here. I'm gonna switch up here real quick and start showing y'all some images here. Of course, I'm going to show y'all the first one here. Excuse me just a minute. Bullshitocracy, a political or institutional system characterized by the dominance of meaningless disclosure, performative decision-making, and symbolic gestures that obscured the absence of genuine substance or accountability. In a bullshitocracy, image supplements integrity, bureaucracy becomes theater, and the truth is subordinated to a narrative control. And that's what we're seeing right now. So here is a screenshot of where we've been bombing in Middle East right now and everything like that for a while, guys. And this is the latest record from yesterday. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's more or less a corridor, if you will, leading all the way up here to the Caspian Sea. Not so much over here, just a little bit over here, hardly anything over here, okay? And there's a reason for that, okay? Next picture brings you a little bit further out, a bigger picture of the thing. Way over here is Israel. We got a little bit of problems going on with Syria and Lebanon and whatever. And this is the main fighting going on. This is where most of the bombing and attacks is going on, carried out by the United States and Israel. And pretty soon the rest of the world, other countries. And I'm going to show you another picture right here, a bigger picture right here, and it leads right up to the Caspian Sea. See how all this is getting kind of took control of, and this is being controlled all the way through here. And there's a reason why. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring you another image from Google Earth. As you can see, this area right here, I'm just showing you, lines up with this place right here, and that is at the bottom or the end of the Caspian Sea. Why this is becoming apparent. Now, over here is Ukraine. Now, Europe over here has been supplying Ukraine with stuff going on. We've got Belarus up here, Lithuania, and Poland and Germany, Czechoslovakia. The only one standing with Russia really is Hungary so much, and there's even Romania standing against it. And in the way is Ukraine. Well, Russian oil comes down through here, and they ship it out down here in the Black Sea. Now this has become a very contested area. Europe thought they could go ahead and take control of the oil pipeline coming out of Russia to the Black Sea, and start supplying themselves with a better grade of oil without bypassing the pipeline of Russia. Everything. Now over here we have the Caspian Sea right here. All right. Now if you see all these white lines, well, that is Russian controlled territory. That's right. It's all Russian territory. All this area is all Russia. Anything within the white lines is Russian controlled territory, more or less, or influence. Now it leads right down here to a seaport right here in the Caspian Sea. Or also it can go through Uzbekistan? Yes, Uzbekistan. Yes, west as Kazakhstan, the New World Order home headquarters. Yeah. Well, it's going to come down through there, guys, and it's going to be a pipeline straight here to the Caspian Sea. And of course, if they do that, and if the United States and its allies, as they realize now, because they want to get on board with this, realize that this pipeline is going to come straight from here, go through Iran, which is already an oil-rich nation, connect into the pipeline that's in Iran, and come out right here in the Persian Sea. And that's why they want to control all this. This is all Iran right here, guys. Over here on the right-hand side of the Persian Sea, the Arabian Gulf, is all Iran. We've already got this handle over here, Iraq. We've already got Saudi Arabia and other countries down through here on our side. The only thing we don't have is Iran. And that's going to be handled. As you've seen, let me bring up those other pictures again, guys, where the attacks are going on. Now it's lining out everything. We'll go ahead and back up right here. As you big picture, look at the big picture thing, how this is planned out right there. We will be controlling the pipeline, the oil reserves or whatever coming up through this pipeline through here to the Caspian Sea, and the Caspian Sea will be connecting from this area right here from the pipelines of Russia into the Caspian Sea for the docks and the shipping and everything. And therefore they will have a straight pipeline to the world of oil. And that's the deal that has been made with Donald Trump. While other people are not noticing this and everything like that, that's what's going on. Exactly. Yes, there was a deal hidden behind the corners, I do believe, about this oil pipeline to feed the rest of the world. And Trump's going to be on top of it and everything like that because that's what he does. He's the art of the deal, as they say. And it basically takes everybody else out of the picture. And that's the way it's going to roll. And it's the New World Order, guys, and BlackRock's on board with it. But here's the thing, guys. I do believe that here, I got an idea, guys, and I'm usually not too far off on this. I got a feel for this kind of stuff that sometime next year, about this time, maybe by the time of the Ides of March, but before Trump's next birthday, not this year, but next year, there will be some reason for him to be removed from office. Whether it's impeachment, other stuff like that, age or mental capacity, health reasons or whatever, or just general disfavor from the United States, he decides to step down, maybe even pressure from the UN or other nations. And then J.D. Vance will step in because he has a more softer view on handling things and what Trump does. The good cop, bad cop kind of thing. So Trump's putting the set down, the law, hurt down on everybody around the world, and then because of his abilities or inabilities, whatever you want to call it, that he's done and everything, caused this chaos and this all this stuff going on. Well, they'll be forced to put J.D. Vance in office and to have Trump step down. And I think this is part of the plan because, of course, that it'll carry on with Trump's legacy for another 6 years and give him time to figure out how to do it again if we don't go to a world war. Now, again, this is going to be a trigger point for a lot of people since the rest of the European powers are kind of getting on board with this idea about helping in the Middle East because they kind of see the plan. Well, expect more countries to kind of step in and help with this to carry out what's going on. And this may or may not be a trigger point because Russia and China had a deal to take out the United States. That was it. And somehow or another, the deal got turned against China. And they're left out of the energy deal that's getting ready to go down. And they will be cut off from energy supplies from all over the place, including Russia, which they depend heavily upon now. So there it is, my layout of it, guys. Hope you kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about, but this does seem the plan. Maybe I'm a little bit out about what's going to happen to Trump next year, but I don't see him lasting over too much more in an office, to be honest with you. With his haphazard or chaotic things that he's doing, well, we're seeing the end of the means right now is what I see it. That this is all about oil, all about energy and the control of energy. Russia has one of the largest supplies of oil and has access to the other supplies of oil underneath the Black Sea and the North Sea and everything like that. All those other ones up there around the Netherlands and everything. They can tap that and they can drain it and sell it and ship it. And that's about what's going to happen. It is oil after all. So Middle East is running out of oil, and if they could start controlling what's in Iran and then what's having coming out of Russia, well, there's the story right there. So leave a comment what you think, guys, and tell me where you think this is going to go, and even include ideas what you think about what I'm saying about Trump not lasting more than a year. Just tell me what you think and everything like that. And as always, guys, reach out and do something nice. It's the time of season. Start doing good things. Get out, enjoy the air while you can, and check in on your family and your friends and your neighbors and see how they're doing. That's always the great thing to do. Y'all have a good day. Later, taters.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.